On the last time you guys were out, you had faced off with some elementals, and after you had finished off with them, you had tried to navigate the treacherous sands without disappearing through a magical trap. Unfortunately, you slowly all ended up disappearing, and after a while, you guys just decided that you were going to jump right into the portals, and you were transported to Julian Vertanison's house, ending up in a magical cage and all kind of being treated to a cup of tea and some pleasant conversation about monsters and, stuff like that, with Pete successfully recruiting this crazy wizard to the cause. The heroes thankfully rested here without really having to worry throughout the evening. They all kind of worked on some of their various downtime activities, learning a few new languages, working on their poisons, next morning when the wizard decided that he was going to transport them to Trostenwald. Arriving at the southern gate of Trostenwald, you began to make your way into the city, Xander kind of showing off a little bit of his knowledge of the area and telling you a few things about the locale. Xander, one thing I may have forgotten to mention to you last time is that this area is under Lord... one second. I had it just a fucking minute ago. Lord Firmal Trost, and he also would have been like the Lord of Allfield too, so you would know this dude. Probably, maybe not personally, like you might have met him at like a formal event where you guys were all being like your military troop was all like being like certified for something, or like your graduation from the military academy or whatever it was. So you would have like seen him at that point in time, but I don't know that you would have like known him personally. But that being said, you guys are kind of making your way into the city here, and you're making your way towards the Golden Honeybee, which is where Alric told you that the Emperor will be staying while he's here in town. Entering into Trostenwald, you see that the lake is very, very prominent in the town, kind of making up that eastern border. Walking down the Amber Road, the road that you guys would have been taking the entire way here if you would have walked, but you teleported half the way there, more than half the way there. You see that this is like the main road through the middle of town, and it kind of splits the city. You notice that you are also kind of up towards like the top of a hill up here, and Xander, being familiar with this area, you can kind of point out the 4 different districts of the city from where you're standing. Let me pull you up to a different map here. So you guys are party token down here at the very bottom of the page, kind of entering in along the Amber Road. The Usalak, the lake, is kind of this big thing over here to the right of the map. The eastern part of the, like I said, kind of forming the eastern border of the town. From up here, you know that there's the 4 districts that Xander can point out. So you guys are at like the top of the hill ward up here, kind of at the top of the hill. Down here is the that's going to be the Lock Ward South. To the north of that is the Lock Ward North, and over here is the North Ward. Kind of set up into the 4 different districts, and then Xander can kind of point out the different breweries that are in town. I believe he said his favorite was the Husseldorf, which is coincidentally right across the street from the Golden Honeybee Inn. So if you're looking at the map, the Husseldorf is over here with its nice little beer garden outside, and then over here is the Golden Honeybee.
Well, as much as a drink sounds good after a long travel.
Let's see, the place is bustling, and you... Right? The place is bustling, and you see plenty of farm workers in the distance. There's grain fields kind of out to the very far north and west and east. And you'll see fishmongers along the beach and kind of ships out along the water doing their fishery duties. And I'll turn it over to you guys now. Sorry.
Let's get this meeting over with, shall we?
So we meet again. We're meeting the king, and the prince is missing, and we gotta go help him try to find it, right? Find him.
Yep. As far as I know, I guess he wants to make sure we're not a bunch of scoundrels.
Oh, he's heard of you guys.
Let me.
There's a reason he sent me to find you. Like he's looking for, I guess, the best as he kind of evaluates you guys, and he kind of shoulder bumps you, Xander.
I tip a fake hat again, and
Yes.
Well, we are the best, aren't we?
All right. Well, we're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna
yes.
take us down. All right. Let's. I think I should probably, be in the front of this conversation just because I'm the soldier, and Ulrich and I have this kind of past with this area. So let's go. Let's go check out the honeybee, the golden honeybee. And I start to walk jauntily down. No, I'm just kidding. I walk around with like my shoulders up. And I was like, yeah, hey, you know who we are, kind of situation.
Orion, after a moment or two, kind of looks down into his pocket, kind of like he's hearing a voice, and as he kind of pulls this stone out of his pocket, I think that this is probably not something that you have seen of his. I don't think any of you were around when his dad gave this to him, but all of a sudden you guys will kind of hear Doth's voice trying to get towards to Orion, and you'll see Orion just kind of duck down into a little alleyway for a quick conversation. Depending on how perceptive you are, Xander, you said that you were kind of jauntily walking your way in that direction. Do you think that you'd stop and notice Orion kind of hitting an alleyway real quick?
No. Nope. He would not. He is full on. I am the man. I am walking down here, big smile, pointing at people like, "Hey, yo, what's up?"
Can I give him a whistle? A sharp whistle. I definitely would probably notice. I mean, Orion and I hang out, I feel like, more often than the others, So I think I would have noticed him duck out and can I give like a sharp whistle over to Xander to get his attention and just kind of.
I thought that you couldn't whistle.
She can't do music, but like a single whistle is fine. I, as a player, can't whistle, but that doesn't mean my character can't.
That's what I'm. Sorry, that was a joke I was going for. Okay. I'm like, let me hear you whistle, sharp whistle at me.
No, don't make me embarrass myself. I'll get a whistle.
No. Right,
I don't have one.
But... You can do it like the little kids, kids do. They go whoop.
But yeah, I'll just get his attention and then do
so
like
I turn
one
around,
of those.
I turn around, kind of just like, yeah, I'm like walking, and I'm like, I hear a whistle, I'm like, oh yes, and then I'm like, oh, what's up? And I see Pete, like.
Orion stepped away for a moment to talk to his dad.
Oh, we should probably join, right? Or is this a private conversation?
Well, he ducked away privately, so I assume he wants to be private about it. I mean, I'm more than happy to eavesdrop if that's what we want to do.
Milo, slamming his cup against the wall, just like drinks a big old drink, and he's like, I kind of want to go do secret stuff too, and he just disappears before you. But like he just goes into the shadows. He's gone.
And I look around like, oh, god damn it, we lost Milo. I'm like, all right,
why do we trust this guy again?
check to see if he's okay. Because I know that he has good in him. All right? You may not see it, but I see it. And then I'm like, well, let's just make sure he's okay and let's move on.
All right.
Or at least tell him, like, hey, I'm gonna peek my head around the alley and just get his attention real quick and do one of the old, like, are you good? Like, you good?
You're looking back at Orion, and the stone is no longer up towards his face. It looks like he's done talking, and it's like slowly like dropping towards his waist, and he just looks pale. His eyes are wide. He looks just absolutely terrified. And he will look back to you, Xander, and just be like, "No, I don't think I'm okay. My dad says I'm gonna die unless I go and meet him in Frozone and face my demons, I guess."
All right, so now I'm fully in the alleyway, getting
I'm coming
Tarek
over too.
and Pete in, like, yo. Yeah. I'm like, okay.
Brooke follows.
Are you okay right now? Like, do you need anything? Do you need anything?
Use your words. Use your words. I'm just like, hand on his shoulder.
I grab my shoulders. And like, hey. I'm like, hey, it's okay. Look at me. And we're looking at each other. And I'm like, what happened? What's going on here? How can we help you?
Well, you guys know how I've been like getting drained of my magic powers, like even when I was in Pete's, I guess. Like even when I was in whatever. But yeah, like even like my powers have been getting drained, and I'm feeling even weaker today than I was yesterday. And my dad saw something, I guess, in his crazy mushroom tea experiences and saw that I was in danger, and he says that I need to go and meet him, and he's gonna help me, and Frozone's gonna help me, and we're gonna fix it. But I'm gonna die unless we don't do it.
Yeah,
well,
man.
That's crazy.
Whatever you gotta do, I look around the group, right?
Well, hell yeah. I mean, if he's going to die, of course.
Yeah, whatever you gotta do.
You do what you need to do. I mean, out of character, I know you're trying to get rid of him, but in character, do you need help? Should we be going? What is this, a solo thing? What's going on?
You guys need to go save the prince, right? And Alric will probably be over there just like, yeah, I mean, it's literally the whole reason we came here is we got to go save the prince. Like, what are we going to tell the king to fuck off?
There's like this part of her where she's like, yes,
I know you're feeling great. I don't know, like, any chance that you can have Frozone come join us? Just throw it out there and see if Doc needs everybody, or how it's going.
Well, if this is something Orion's gonna die with, maybe Frozone should stay with Orion.
Damn it, Pete. Alright. Listen, man, go get help. Go see your dad. Try to figure out what's going on.
Matt hit me up out of character a few days ago and says that he needed to step away for a little while, so this is just me trying to get him away from the game gracefully.
No, I understand, but, if you run Frozone and, he gets changed, we have another party member. That's what I was trying to get at. But you already run River, or Brook, so it's already tough.
Frozone's busy doing stuff.
So yeah.
One of them is helping Orion, but he's got some stuff he's doing with Doth. You'll find out later. Don't worry. Well, if you don't.
No, that's cool. Hey, there it is. No, I'm cool. I'm down for whatever. DM. All right, man. Well, listen. Get well. Go see your dad. Tell him that we give him our love, and we hope everything's going all right.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. And he just like puts his head down and like pulls his hood up and goes over and he's like, I'm gonna go find a tree. Thanks. And like walks over and finds a tree and just disappears.
Well, damn.
Well, that
Be
was
Like,
something.
well, it looks like it's just us now. I think that, like, hopefully he gets better and he comes to join us soon. I guess we should go probably talk to. This is the king, right, of Trostenwald?
Emperor
I'm having
of
trouble
the
with my notes.
Dwendalian Empire.
Alright, good, because I have king written down, and I'm like, I thought we were doing emperor. So, hey guys,
Yeah,
while we're in this alley, before we
he's
headed.
meeting you guys in Trostenwald, but he's based from Rexentrim, so you would know this being from the Empire. Let me pull up the map for you guys.
So, I want to recall my trip with Doth, and want to let everybody know in the group and remind them of my trip. I can get back to my notes.
All right, so on the map up here, you can see kind of up to the northern part of the Empire is Rexentrim. The kind of, cross section that I cut out up here is, I know you can't see where I'm like zooming my mouse around, but like that north part of the map where it's all cut out, that's the Dwendalian Empire, kind of shaped by the mountains all the way around it, right? You guys are down here in Trostenwald. If we go a little bit further down, Phandalin is over here, and this is your guys' little empire that you're fighting for.
I gotta say,
And
this
then
map.
over on... What's that?
Sorry, this map is just so much more full. There's cities everywhere. Continue.
Especially compared to Tuesday, where there's
like
absolutely nothing.
a handful of places. That's it. This one has cities everywhere. All right, continue.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
Though to be fair, if you're looking over here into this eastern part of the empire, or not empire over here, that's the Kryn dynasty. That's kind of like the dark beings. They all follow the betrayer gods. These are the people that you're ultimately fighting against in this war, or at least they're fighting against the Dwendalian Empire, and the people that you're facing off with, or at least have faced off with previously, had been attacking you guys from the east. You killed a bunch of orcs and goblins and stuff that came from the east. You also faced off against the Black Spider, Nezarina. She was the princess or one of the three princesses of the Kryn dynasty. So you would know that they're kind of over there to the east. But yeah, the empire is ultimately controlled, all of that, from the imperial seat of Rexentrim. Think Rome at the end of the day. And then Trostenwald, all the way down here. So the king apparently came a very long way to try and meet you guys.
Oh, I found it. Okay. So, guys, I just wanted to give you a heads up. Remember that time? And Carrie, you weren't here with us when that happened, but we all ended up, the first time we met Doth, we ended up having some hallucinogenic tea that gave us some crazy visions. And my vision included seeing the capital city on fire. And I remember seeing the throne room at the Emperor's funeral. I remember a young blonde woman. She was wearing royal garb, and she was crying. And then the last vision I had was looking out the window and seeing the city burning down. The whole kingdom was burning. So I'm not sure.
Slight correction. Not a young blonde woman. She was like a young girl, like preteen, 10 to 12 probably.
Okay.
But other than that, yes. And I would also like you to please roll me an insight check as well when you've got a second, Xander.
Yep, I just dropped all my notes.
You know, before Doth left, maybe we should have had Carrick drink some tea.
Yeah, you could have had a cool vision too.
Carrick just impulsively runs over towards the tree and starts chopping it where Orion went into the little portal.
I mean, I'm down to drink some tea if we can get our hands on some, but if we missed the boat.
Sorry, I don't know why that's as that advantage, but does 18 work?
Hey, either way, yeah, 18. I would say with your 18, you get this sense that maybe that's a vision of things to come if this job doesn't go well.
So we need to succeed, guys, in whatever is happening, or else the Dwendalian Empire crumbles.
Oh, no pressure.
According to my vision.
It's a lot of pressure.
I mean, look, in the long run, it's a different empire. We got our own thing happening. But, you know, we'd like to have allies.
Well, it's important to have allies according to that other crazy woman's vision, too, so...
Oh, yeah, we gotta fill our dance card. Alright, well... So, should I tell him this vision in our conversation, or do you think I should hold this back?
Oh. Well, maybe hold it back.
Talk to him. Hold it back? Alright.
I'm not too sure how the Emperor is going to respond to having crazy mushroom drug tea telling us visions.
Solid. Understood. Alright. So I'm good. Let's go talk to him and we can have the conversation with the Emperor.
Lead the way.
Alright, and now I'm no longer jauntily walking. Now I'm just walking kind of just like a regular guy, because we just lost our boy Orion and now shit just got real.
Yeah, and as you're walking, you do, I don't know if you share this with the rest of the group, but you do kind of come up here and roll me a history check and see what you recall of this place and the last time that you were here and what you know of the general knowledge of this area. I'd say at advantage as well, because you are from here.
Man, you're rolling the hard ones for me. -1, 0.
Hey, you got a 17.
Yeah, look at that.
So you would remember that Trostenwald, or at least in its most recent iteration, like as I mentioned last session, this was a place that was the birthplace of civilization, like a place from before the founding. But it's been, from its proximity to the east, it's been destroyed and rebuilt over and over again throughout multiple generations. And the last time that it was like truly rebuilt and protected a couple hundred years ago, it was kind of founded by the Trost family, and it's an orcish family, and that's the lords of this area now. As I mentioned earlier, the Lord Trost is kind of the lord of Trostenwald, Aelfield, and kind of the surrounding area around. but he also, like, this golden honeybee that you guys are approaching is kind of his original house and where they brewed the first beer from way back in the day. Eventually, like, he wanted to stop brewing out of his house, and so they opened up another brewery in town. I think it's called Old Trost's Brewery. But this is kind of like that central landmark of the city. There's a reason that the Emperor is staying here while he's in town. This is like one of the fanciest places that you can go around. Yeah, so up to you if you wanted to share that or not.
Yes, absolutely. Hey guys, just a heads up, we're heading to this honeybee place. Fun fact, this is actually where the first beer was brewed of the area. Lord Trost and his family goes way back, so obviously Frost involved. And I think that the Emperor probably picked this place because it's the swankiest. But there's a lot of history in this building. It used to be Lord Trost's house, and they turned it into this, kind of brewery inn.
I just imagine Xander's like the tour guide, like pointing this stuff out as we're walking.
Over here. And then if you remember from here to here, it's okay.
One thing, too, I think that Carrick, you would probably know, and Black-Eyed Pete just being a little bit more well-traveled. Milo would have definitely known this if he was there, but since he's not, it's almost a common phrase that going and having a trost. So it's almost like a phrase for good beer. So a trost or going for a trost is another way to talk about going for, a drink or specifically drinking beer. Fun little facts for you guys.
Well, I suppose you and
all right.
Cowman should take a
we all... beer.
I look up at all right, like, damn.
Yeah, I suppose I should lead here, and he'll kind of walk inside, and you guys enter into. Let me pull up a new map for you guys. The Golden Honeybee. And as you guys enter into this first room here, you're kind of greeted by a little halfling who kind of comes up to the door, and he's like, "Oh, do you have a reservation?" And Ulrich will be like, "No, we're actually expected from the Emperor. Could you let him know that we're here?" And "Oh, sure." And the little halfling will run off into the other room, and you guys will be free to kind of enter into this next space up here. Let me know if you guys are able to control your tokens, or if I need to do any edits with that.
I got mine.
Entering into this next room up here, you'll notice that it's a very fine area in here. There's like this it's very spacious, it's very elegant, it's very like loungy. There's a couple of like very plush couches in the room here, a couple of like very plush recliners. You'll notice that there's a like everybody almost has a drink in their hand as well, but you'll notice that there's kind of a rather large fireplace up here that's kind of double-sided, and the doorways next to it lead into the next room where there's this big, beautiful, elegant bar that you can, go and order your drink from. There's a couple big kegs behind it, and, a very elaborate tap for all of the various brews in town. Kind of looking around this room, you'll see past this group on the couch that there's another room with kind of dining tables in there. And then over here looks like more of the entrance to where like the sleeping areas would be. Over on the couch, you do notice a couple of orcish looks to be twins. They look strikingly similar. One of them is a man, and he's kind of sitting a little bit more back on like the couch over here and kind of strumming a lute, while his sister is sitting in between looks to be a human man and a human woman, and kind of one arm around each of them and like reaching back and forth and kind of making out with both of them at the same time.
This kind of party.
Yeah, and as you guys kind of enter in, that's what you guys see.
Did that halfling lady run away?
What's that?
Oh, sorry. I said I can't move my token.
Let me see if I can fix that.
Such a beautiful inn and such beautiful people. Marvelous to meet you all.
I'm kind of just looking around. And is that little halfling still with us?
Carrick, yes.
He's a dwarf, I thought.
Milo, no.
You know, the one that escorted us in.
Oh, the maitre d'? No, he went over and like was announcing you to the emperor, and you'll see him like scurry back and like, oh, if you need drinks, go up to the bar, and we'll scurry back up to his spot up at the front, and not standing guard, but doing his hosty duty. Yeah.
Checking IDs, all right. Well, I kind of look around. You guys want to get a beer?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say to the group, like, you guys want to grab a quick beer before we go see the Emperor, or you want to just go straight in? I say we grab a beer. Might as well have a trost. Am I right?
I want a frosty trosty, baby.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but what little I know of emperors, they usually hate waiting. And if he finds out we went to grab a beer first, I don't think he's going to be too thrilled. But it's your kingdom, Xander.
Alric will say, I think that you guys have been hanging out with Milo for too long.
And then I look at Carrick and be like, yeah, kind of. All right, let's go talk to the Emperor. I don't know which room he's in. Go talk. Let's find the Emperor.
Okay.
Alric will kind of say, well, just wait a second. He just got, like, he might be in the middle of important business. They just let him know that we were here. And while he's saying that, can you guys roll me a perception check?
Yes, another -1 check.
So Xander, you don't see this, but Carrick and Rain, you guys both do. Up here from this area, you notice that there is a little blonde girl who's kind of poking her head around the corner with one blue and one green eye and just kind of like staring at you guys.
Give her a smile and a wink.
She'll like smile and wave at you and then duck behind the door. Couple moments later, you'll see her like pop up over here on like this side and like sneak her little head out and like wave at you and then run back around the corner, giggling all the way.
I'll make a game of this for a bit while this is happening. Like if she pokes her head around some other corner, I'll make it look like I don't notice her, and then suddenly, oh, you know.
Carrick, what are you doing with this as you see this child running back and forth?
I'm thinking, is her arm bigger than mine? Actually, I don't chase her. I'm just kind of looking and like wondering what, maybe she's like a what is it, like a decoy, or like she's trying to lure us in for someone to kill us or something.
Do
I don't
either
trust
of
her.
you point this out to Xander?
Well, Xander would probably see me doing these reactions randomly to the wall, so...
I rolled a 9, so I'm not quite sure how perceptive I am right now.
You're just, like, fascinated by these two making out on the couch. These three making out on the couch.
Yeah, that's what you're staring at. You're like,
Yeah, I'm kind of just like,
do you need a fourth? Alric, though, when he sees what you're doing, Pete, after a second, when he catches, like, oh shit, who is that? You'll see him, like, immediately, like, go over to her and go down onto one knee and just be like, Princess!
oh, I follow right behind him.
Raise a brow off
As
from that.
I see Ulrich move. I see Ulrich moving, and I come over and kneel.
Oh.
Are you, like, a real knight?
Kind of give Ulrich a look, like, me, you, me, you. Yeah, yeah, my lady, your grace, I am kind of like a real knight. I'm more of a strong adventurer and helper of good.
That's kind of like a knight.
I mean, I think it's, to be honest, I do a lot of knightly things. But, I don't think I've been knighted yet. And I kind of look back at the other two and be like, this is the girl from my vision.
Oh.
She'll look up at you, Pete, and she'll be like, is he really a knight? He doesn't seem like a knight. Like, I don't know.
Well, what do you think it takes to be a knight?
As I'm kneeling down, I look up at her, Pete, and I'm like, you better fucking... You better.
Does a knight have to have...
Well, you gotta be... You gotta be strong.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, you gotta be, like, rich, I guess. Like, all the knights I know are really rich. You've got to have a horse. Do you have a horse?
He has a horse, yep.
Let's see. Do you have a sword? All the knights I know have a cool sword. Do you have a cool sword?
He has a...
and then I pull out what Ulrich gave me.
He has a flail.
She's talking to you, so...
No, she's talking about you, Xander.
Yeah, but talking to me about it, so I guess
a little short sword. Yeah. I kind of pull out this little short sword that Ulrich gave me when I was crying about Talon. Kind of pull it out and be like, man, I got a sword.
She laughs at that.
Weapons. So, I guess he's a knight, yeah. You're a princess, that's way...
I don't know.
That is way cooler than a knight, let me tell you.
I am taller than that guy over there. She, like, points at Carrick.
Well, yes, you are.
I chuckle. You are, princess,
Well,
you are.
I am short. Hey, and I have a arm that is still growing back. And I'm just happy to be here.
I am.
Your Majesty.
Show your arm. Show him your arm. Show her your arm.
Oh, wow, what's wrong with your arm? Whoa, what the hell?
Don't fret, my lady. Don't fret. It is growing back. It's growing back.
That's so weird. The two
do you want to arm
people
wrestle?
The three people, I guess, that are all making out on the couch just kind of stop making out at, like, the girl screaming, that's weird, and, like, look over and see your little baby arm, and they all start kind of, like, laughing and, like, whispering amongst themselves.
I want to go to say, want to arm wrestle, my lady?
An evil witch took his arm from him. It's actually how I got my black eye.
No, she's a wonderful witch. I was deserving, and we will always say nice things. Remember. I want that fucking arm back.
She's the one that took my sword, too.
one of the servants will come over and just be like, Princess Bela, excuse us, but your grandfather has need of these visitors. Come along now. And will kind of motion to you to follow him through this doorway over here to go in and sit.
Before we go, I will, if I'm allowed, I would like to kiss the hand of the princess. It was such a pleasure to meet you, lady.
Oh, thank you. She'll do her like little curtsy. You'll notice that her like little circlet slips off a little bit as she's doing her curtsy, and she like rushes up to catch it and put it back on all quick.
Princess, we will always protect you. And then I get up and walk away.
I give her a curtsy with the coat.
Pete's curtsy?
Yep.
Kind of lead the way into the next room and bow to the Emperor and just be like, my Emperor Bertrand, I've brought you the frozen few, and go over and kind of stand protectively over behind the Emperor in here. Carrick, are you able to move your token now?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll let Xander go in first. Over here.
We're going into the room. Okay. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I walk in. I'm assuming behind Ulrich somewhere. Yeah, and then I just kind of stand here, so I can get my fellow people to come in as well. Hello,
yeah, it looks like
Your Majesty, and I.
Ulrich, you're back there. As you enter into the room, you do see the Emperor. He kind of rises as you guys all come in. He's wearing, for the Emperor of the biggest empire of this continent, it's a simple crown, especially compared to what it could be for, how rich this dude is. It looks like it's made of iron. And it does have a couple of jewels and, a few spots as it goes all the way around. But they don't look like they're very, expensive or elaborate jewels. They look like garnets and, small little red stones that maybe aren't too pricey, right? But the crown looks ancient, 300, 400 years old at least. Xander, want to roll me another history check? I know that's your favorite thing to do tonight.
Well, it's tough because the intelligence or wisdom checks, and I'm like, I'm not good at either of those. So. I'm going to use my heroic inspiration and roll it again, if that's cool. All right, fine. I don't know this shit.
Might as well, right? You got it. It's gonna help you fight with that dragon later, but I'm totally kidding. I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, that's a total natural one. So I hope I lie to everybody and make shit up. No, I don't know anything about the crown. I don't believe, but it's up to you.
No, it doesn't really look like it. If you want to make something up, I'll allow it.
All right.
You can whisper,
and I'll be like, hey guys, that crown he's wearing is super duper old. People have said that when they wear it, they can get a boner whenever they want. And then that's it.
I don't need the crown. I don't need it.
Fun fact.
I just eye him like, right. And I give the Emperor a small little bag.
You'll notice
it's not working right now. Purple robes, and it's got like this kind of fine like gold chain necklace around it that's kind of holding like a cloak up or behind him. He's the one who's sitting over here at the head of the table.
To the right, I would say that Xander, I think that you did mention that you had met him before. He at least attended your graduation ceremony or something like that. But Lord Firmaltrost is over here. He probably looks a little bit older. It's been, what, 4 or 5 years? Or is it more like 2 or 3 years since you graduated the academy?
I mean, I'm like 23 or something like that, or 24. So
yeah, so I'd say 2 years. Like you went into it for like 5 years when you turned 16, and at 21 they sent you out into the world, right?
Right. Okay. So it's been a couple years.
So I think 2 years. So he does look a little bit older, but not much. He's got like maybe a little bit more gray in his kind of orcish beard. And across the table from him are sitting 2 other what look to be lordly individuals as well, just from their finery that they're dressed in. One of them is dark-haired, very dark-skinned, not like Mediterranean almost. He's got like brown eyes and a little bit of stubble on his cheeks. His shirt is kind of cut open so you can like see his chest hair sticking out, and like this dude looks like he's, you know, one of those like ladies men type dudes. The guy sitting next to him is a redhead. It's kind of shaggy red hair, and he's got one of those like pointy curly mustaches and a fine little goatee sticking out, dressed in these very fine like blue robes. And as you guys kind of come into the room, and Alric introduces you guys as the Frozen Few, and the Emperor rises, the rest will rise as well and introduce themselves as you guys introduce yourselves. The one in the blue will introduce himself as Lord Tyget Felderrun. The one on the left will introduce himself as Lord Enro Truskin. And obviously, as I mentioned earlier, this is Lord Firmaltrost at the kind of northern part of the room.
I immediately say, like, it is fantastic to meet you all. We are the Frozen Few, as you know. I'd just like to let you know that we, a couple of our compatriots and companions are not here at the moment. In no disrespect, but they were pulled away for some important matters. But us 3 here are representatives of the Frozen Few. A quick bow.
Please take a seat. I've heard wonderful things about you. And he'll kind of gesture for everybody to be seated. Let's just pretend that there's enough chairs around the table as you guys move a little closer, and you'll summon like a servant over and you'll say, food, drinks, anything for anyone?
Can I get their names again? Sorry.
Do what?
Can I get their names again?
Let me pull up a couple pictures for you guys and share these with you.
Too.
This might be helpful. So if you go into the player handout section, and this is going to be in the factions section, and then in the Lords of the Dwendalian Empire, this is Bertrand Dwendal. This is Enro Truskin. This is Lord Firmaltrost. And this is Lord Tyget Felderwood. And then you would have seen her earlier. This is Princess Bela.
Thank you.
I would say I'd look at the Emperor, and then I'd look over at Trost and be like, well, why don't we have a Trost? And I'll ask for a beer. Husseldorf from the servant.
Servant will take your order and look to Brooke, who will... Is it the Husseldorf's the best one, Xander?
I say the Husseldorf's the best. It's my favorite.
I'll try Husseldorf as well. And I don't know. I'm a little hungry. Did you guys want some food?
I could eat.
I was gonna say, why don't we start with the drink, hear what he has to say, and order some food?
Yeah, whatever's the special then, I guess. The servant will kind of nod and like check off and turn to you, Pete.
I suppose I'll try this Husseldorf as well and get me the special as well. Extra crispy.
If we're eating, I'll take some mutton. I'll take some mutton if we're eating. I love me some mutton.
And she'll turn, or the servant will turn to you, Carrick, now.
I want what Lord Frost is having. Is he having something?
Well, the private reserve, of course. Go down and fetch a barrel of the old Frost.
Lord Frost, I'm excited to try the brew and the sustenance that your valuable team have produced for us today. Don't mind my small arm. When it is grown, I am a valuable player in combat. I'm honored to be among you.
Small arm until this point. Everybody's eyes go to your small arm now.
Like I say, it's true. He is valuable.
Lord Enro Truscan will look over at you guys and just say, I don't know how you can drink that swill, and he'll turn to Tyget and just be like, how about a fine cup of my family's vineyard?
Sure.
And Tyget will say, yeah, sure, I guess. Let's do that again. It looks like he's already several beers in and maybe is not used to drinking to the same level that these two people who's like, one of them, his family runs a vineyard and the other one, his family runs a brewery. So yeah, these guys kind of grew up in alcohol and this guy not so much.
I'll change my order to the wine as well, actually, if you don't mind.
Oh, fine taste, gentlemen. What's your name again?
Oh, you can call me Pete.
Pete, with a black eye. I shall call you Black-Eyed Pete.
Tip the...
I give a nod, like, that works.
And the Emperor will be like, all right, well, I apologize that we're meeting under such circumstances, but Xander, it sounds as though you fought valiantly against the forces of the Kryn, and for that I want to personally thank you, and I want to offer what I can in your service for the Dwendalian Empire. And if you come here, he'll pull out this like massive greatsword and kneel. I have what I can give you.
I respectfully nod to him, and I get up and I walk towards him.
Right.
And I kneel.
Do you, Xander, vow to protect the innocent of the realm?
Yes, I do.
Kind of hit you once on, or not hit you with it, but like go to one side of your shoulder with the just giant greatsword. Like, to be real, like this guy's in his late 60s. It looks like he shouldn't be able to hold the thing without like shaking. He does still have some strength to his hands. And he'll move to the other side and he'll say, do you promise to always be faithful to the oaths that you've sworn?
And 1 second.
Yes.
And I got a little sweat is dripping down because I'm scared that he's gonna cut off my ear, and I'm like, yes, I do.
right. You'll move to the other side. Do you promise to always value honor and truth, to never lie, keep your word, and avoid the wanton giving of offense?
I do.
You'll move to the other side again and say, do you promise to always be courageous in battle, to never turn your back on a foe, fight with valor, and uphold justice?
I do.
And finally, he'll move and hold the sword just right above your forehead. Do you promise to be generous and avoid the pursuit of material reward?
I do.
Then rise, Sir Xander Hearthstone.
I bow down, just rethinking that last one, and I'm like, damn it. All right.
Hey, you can always collect the money and then give it to a charity, like your town fund. I think that would be a generous donation of your funds if you were to get them, you know?
Already corruption. He hasn't even been a knight for
agree.
a minute.
Listen, I'm an oath of vengeance paladin. I'm a vengeance paladin, alright? Remember that. But yes, I yeah. What do I need money for?
Well, now that we've gotten the knight's business out of the way, gentlemen, thank you for your time earlier, and he'll kind of motion for these guys to leave, and they all head out, and you guys can kind of fill in around the table. He'll allow, or not allow, Alric to sit, but he'll motion for him to kind of sit down and get comfortable. Well, as I'm sure Alric has mentioned to you, my son is missing, and as you kind of look closely at him as he glances to you around the table, you'll notice that he's got the same eyes as his granddaughter, that kind of mismatched blue and green.
So we've heard. Do you have any idea where he could be?
From all of the reports of our scouts, he was last seen leading a troop from the Ashgard garrison into the Broken Vale March. And he disappeared into the Broken Vale March, as so many have before. And so I'm going to give you guys a little New England plug right here. This is kind of like Bridgewater Triangle vibes. Like they see spooky,
the old Bridgewater Triangle.
People walk in, they disappear. Like it's there's a reason it's on the edge of the Dwendalian Empire, and they haven't really incorporated it in. It's a weird, spooky, creepy place. It's kind of swampy, surrounded by this like dark mist that always kind of just surrounds that area. So that's pretty much all you know, is like that scary story of the Broken Vale March. Like, don't go out there because the boogeymans will get you. They'll pull you under into the swamps and drown you. And like there's a ton of like scary stories, especially for you, Xander, growing up where you did. That this is like a scary fucking place. Bermuda Triangle vibes too, just a little bit.
Well, I have to ask, why was the crown prince in such a place?
Well, would you expect any less of royalty than to fight our own battles? Like, this is our war. Leaders fight from the front.
How many men or soldiers was he with?
He went with a legion, 1,000. None of them ever returned.
Have you sent anyone to scout yet?
We have. Only one has come back of the 3 that we have sent out, and none have seen any sign of my son. And you'll notice that there's some tears that start to run from his eyes, and he immediately like regains his composure and like tries to collect himself and collects himself, and he just shakes his head and says, "There's no sign of him, but I've heard of your group and your dealings with the witches to the east and this Kryn dynasty, and I'm at my wit's end and I could use all the help I can get, and I hear that you guys are starting your own realm to the south and in replacement of the Clovis Concord that was there, and first off I'd offer my firm alliance with you guys if you undertake this mission, whether you are successful or not. And if you are successful, I'd be willing to help fund some of your building projects and some of your war against this enemy down there as well. I'd offer 50,000 if you're able to return my son to me alive."
Pete keeps his composure from his eyes widening. Just, that seems like a fair trade.
I see Carrick. Yeah, I see Carrick and Pete both like 50,000. I'm sorry, what's up? So I look at both of them. I look at both of them and I'm like, Your Grace, we would be happy to do this for you, and we really appreciate any and all the help you can give our nation, our realm. We are young and we would love your alliance. Of course, anything that you give to me, I would give to our country. So everything that you would do for us would be helpful. And I kind of look at Pete and Carrick and Ulrich. Well, Ulrich's already in. I look at Pete and Carrick and River and kind of give them like a, yeah, you guys down for this? You want to do this?
That's what we're here for, Brooke will say.
Yes.
And Ulrich will say anything for Barian.
Yep.
And he'll look to you, Xander, and just be like, don't you remember, like not that you need convincing, but like Xander and I trained with Barian several years ago, and just for him, I value our friendship, and I know Xander does as well. We will fight and return him.
Barian's the prince's name?
Yes, Prince Barian. Berion.
Yes, Your Grace, we will take on this mission to find your son, Prince Barian. Will you allow us to ask a few more questions just so we can get a better understanding? Has he been involved with anything out of the ordinary?
No, not that I know of. No, he's as you know, he basically like goes into like the description of like a military procedure that you would know is ancient Dwendalian military tactics, but they would send, kind of like the Roman military would send legions of 1,000 men, just that solid block or multiple blocks of these guys out into whatever region needed reining in, you could say. Usually, you send 1,000 guys out with the prince, you're fine. And so this is kind of not a strange occurrence, but it's a little odd that nobody's come back and there's no sign of any of them. Like the scouts didn't even find, or the scout that did return didn't even find like bones or signs of a battle or anything, just missed.
Would you happen to know, Your Grace, anybody who might know about the area? I do recall the stories growing up, but if anybody would have any knowledge of the area, that could be quite helpful. Or
look
whoever.
Towards Ulrich and say, This is why I selected my friend here, Ulrich.
Well, Your Grace, of course we will help as much as possible, and we look forward to finding Varian alive and returning him to you and his sister. Nice, in there.
Daughter.
Daughter, yeah. I was just gonna say, wait.
Wait, that's a prince. That's a prince's daughter.
The prince's daughter. Yep.
So Varian is okay.
Yeah. So it goes Bertrand, who's the emperor right now. His son, his only son, and his heir is Varian, and Varian's only daughter is Bela.
Got it. Okay. The frozen few.
And the servant will come in and bring your drinks and your food.
Why, thank you. And of
And I
course,
pull up a toast.
I'd just like to add that, I think all of us look forward to a strong alliance. Regardless of how this turns out, we will do our best to help you, and we appreciate what help you can give us in return.
He'll nod his head at you and say, "Thank you. Pete, is it?"
Yes.
Now, I've heard several stories of your group. Is there not somebody named Kaya, somebody named Milo, and somebody named Orion? I know you mentioned that some had pressing business, but what's going on with those three?
Mid-bite, I'm like, well, and I put it down. Orion had a family emergency that he had to attend to. Milo is running some covert operations for us at some places. He's our scout. And Kaya, and I kind of look over at Pete.
I don't think Kaya will be
Pete.
part of the group anymore. So, it will be me, Pete.
Oh, is that out of character or in character?
In character.
Alright. Yes, Kaya was a big part of our team. I believe that Pete here is going to join us in her stead for undisclosed reasons to us.
Very pressing business with family that she had to go attend to, so I stepped in to help out.
Brooke will choke on his drink a little bit as he's listening to this.
But rest assured, when we have our full party together, there's nothing that can stop us. But with us here, we'll be able to take on any challenges, Your Grace. Dan is hungry, man.
Talk amongst yourselves and talk among things as you enjoy your succulent meal.
Yeah, he will just eat and drink the wine and...
Your Grace.
Yes?
He's taking a 2-minute break, remember?
Oh. I must say, the flavors of the food, the tannins of the wine, impeccable. You have served us well. I, personally, know your son is probably alive. I will find him. I will greet him, and I will serve him wine and toast to you, his father. And, yeah, we're going to bring him back. And you know what? Appreciate the money. Appreciate the help. It's not about that. We do what's right. And we're going to get that guy back. Question. Has he been in situations like this before? What's his combat experience?
The Emperor turns away for a second.
Oh, he gone.
Yeah, both Xander and Alric can tell you guys that he is pretty well equipped in combat. Like, he's... Like, the Kryn dynasty has not been an open war with the Dwendalian Empire up until earlier this year. That being said, there have been quite a few skirmishes. There's been times that the Dwendalian Empire tried to, like, spread out just a little bit. But about 15 years ago, one of his big claims to fame when he was just a young knight, he did this with his dad, but he also kind of took this along on his own, was stamping out the Myriad, which, you know, remnants of the Myriad has been parts of the group that has been causing you trouble down south in the Clovis Concord. So that was like his claim to fame a long time ago, was like stamping them out in a final battle kind of around this place called Eurosa.
All right. Well, your son's obviously seasoned in battle, and you know, I think he's probably either taken up somewhere shelter, or he, you know, but he's got to be alive. So we're gonna track him down.
Well, thank you. I do appreciate it.
Got any squirrel?
And yeah, I was literally gonna say, and I look at Carrick and be like, I thought you liked squirrel, man. Haven't you been talking about squirrel for weeks?
That was just a tax thing.
Yeah, that
that
wasn't
carried on with
Carrick.
Carrick? Huh? I thought that was a Sycax thing. Is that carried on with Carrick?
Oh yeah.
I guess it's an Ian thing. Yeah.
Yeah. He really likes squirrel.
Well, you know, maybe Carrick's more sophisticated. What did Trost give him?
Trost?
Food. Or whoever made the food. What did they give him?
The special. They both got. Yeah.
Let's see. What was the special today? Let's say that it was fried lamb in like a curry sauce. Actually, it was goat. Oh. It wasn't lamb.
Ooh, this goat with curry sauce. It's fucking decadent. Delicious. Wow. So that's what Carrick's talking about.
I am scarfing down my mutton like whoa. And who else got the beer with me? Or did everybody get something different?
Me.
Alright. Dude, how's your...
Brooke got the beer with you too.
Yeah, I switched to wine.
I'm gonna say...
I'm drinking Frost. Beer. I'm drinking wine.
I'm drinking Husseldorf. So...
Husseldorf.
The what? Can I have some of that?
Yeah, try it out.
That's
I hand him my horn.
So yeah, Carrick's getting pretty saucy. Who's the guy
drinking your beer?
Yes. So good. Yeah, I'm giving you my beer.
Yeah, no. Oh, okay. I'm gonna drink that. I'm gonna drink the wine. I'm gonna drink whatever they got for me. Carrick's getting a nice little buzz on.
I look at him. I'm like, just please don't rage. Just don't rage.
No, nothing like that. What's the commander's name?
Trost.
The Emperor?
Yeah, Trost.
trust
like,
isn't there.
Trost is. I like you, Trost. I like you, Trost.
He's not
Thank
even
you.
there.
It's only the Emperor. I take my beer back.
Well,
Apparently, he's getting a little more than a buzz.
Oh my god! I'll just I'll grab that. Thanks, man. Not bad, right?
yeah.
I
switch bread with him.
Will excuse himself. He'll be like, well, unless there's any more questions, I think I'm going to take my leave.
Oh shit. Sorry. That's just. Hold on. Your Grace. If you'd let me just think for 1 second, I might have a question or two about this investigation into your son's whereabouts. It looks like.
Walking out the door. He doesn't want to deal with drunk idiots all night. He's the emperor. Let's be real.
I look down at Garrett and I'm like, you son of a bitch.
I was being nice.
And I'm like, man, if we don't have,
Maybe
we don't have
it's your
citizen
little
Milo
arm.
with Garrett.
Maybe he got scared of your little
30
arm.
seconds. What's your question?
Me? Oh, I nothing. I guess I was gonna think of a question, but okay, so he's there. Is there anything that we could recognize him or his himself, like any insignias, or does he wear some sort of special shield or anything like that, just in case he's left it behind somewhere?
You would know what he looks like, just being friends with him in the past. But he would also mention that he does have, or he should have, a signet ring that has like the family crest on it.
Okay. So, we will do our best to find him, and we will try to find him as soon as possible. And thank you, Your Grace, for the knighthood. And I bow.
Live up
Deep
to
bow.
your robes.
I will. Your Grace.
And he walks out and retires for the eve, leaving you guys to chat amongst yourselves around the table or head out into the common area.
Well, that wasn't as
Up
bad
to
as
you.
I thought it would be.
No, I mean, he's a pretty good guy. He really just wants to find his son. You know, that little girl's missing her father, and we should probably try to help anyway, right?
I mean, that's why we're all here. To help, but
Yes, that is
No.
correct. That's why we're all here. This is a reassuring speech. Like we're doing the right thing kind of
right,
situation.
okay, we don't
It's not
don't
just
need,
because we're getting
we
any
don't
money.
need another Xander speech right now. But I don't know, I'm just surprised.
From around the corner, you see Enro peeking his head around, and he's like waving his bottle of wine, and he's like, "More? Anybody want more?"
I do. Give me another fucking drink.
And then I say, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna.
They're like holding each other. Like they're holding each other up at this point, walking in through the doorway, like stumbling.
Instead of wine, why don't you two try some ceremonial
Xander, let's take a shot.
And I will pull out some ceremonial herb.
We can do both.
Shots.
Good idea.
And shots.
Do you guys have any ceremonial herb? I thought Orion had the stash.
If he was leaving, I definitely got some.
Nah, I'm sure. Sure. Yeah, someone would have got that. Yeah.
Ooh, delightful. I'll try some of that. How do you do it? He'll look to you, Pete. Black-eyed Pete, help me out. I don't need a black eye. He'll
Well, no promises, eh? And I'll show him how to smoke.
I'm just giggling while I'm eating the rest of my mutton. Nom, 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 nom.
Brooke is shaking his head and then reaches for the pipe as it goes around the circle.
Are these guys available to answer any questions? Or
I mean,
I don't know, man. I kind of want to party.
Yeah, they're. If you get the vibe from these guys, these are rich kid lords who are, recently coming into money, and they're just living off of their parents' inheritance that they got, and they're just spoiled brats, born with the silver spoon. Actually, one of them was born with a literal gold mine, so it's a golden spoon for him.
Which one is that, so we can be friends with him?
That's Enro Truscan. His family also operates a very fine vineyard. The Truscan brand wine is one of the most famous in the empire.
All right, Enro. Remember that. Enro Truscan.
And you would also know that where his family rules from is also super close to the Clovis Concord. So again, not a bad hookup to have.
That's what I'm saying.
Just,
can we talk to
You guys like to fucking party.
Hey, can I make some
Yeah, let's seduce these dudes. Who's ready for this?
Can I make a persuasion or performance
Constitution saving throw? What? Oh no, you have to handle your shit drinking with them to win this challenge. This is not something that you can persuade your way through. So if you want to spend the night drinking with these,
I'm not trying to drink challenge them like he is. I
am.
If I'm going to get some information from this dude, if I'm getting this information, Carrick and I are fuck, man, we're all in.
Hey, I was also going to ask if they have any other drugs. But...
Eric, you're fucking wasted. You're gone, dude. You're gone. You thought the Emperor was
Can I speak?
And, you put your foot in your mouth earlier. Yeah, you've not made a very good impression. Xander, you're able to kind of hold your shit a little bit. Pete, are you drinking with these guys, or are you holding back?
I got high a bit with them and stuff like that, but I'm kind of trying to keep a level where I can be able to persuade and be coherent. So I don't know, maybe if a deception check would be better, because I'll fucking pretend.
Both of them seeing that will come over and try to peer pressure you into drinking or try to kick you out.
Then a deception to see if I can not drink as much.
I say, she's down to drink. She's here with us, guys. Come on, let's have some fun. Doing the frat boy thing. Come on.
He's looking around
cool.
the room and he's like, "What lady are you talking about? Who's the she in here?"
And then I looked down at Pete and I'm like, that's what I do to Pete. Me and Pete, man. he's good
You're
people.
A lady. You look so manly, Black-eyed Pete.
Oh, I am. But yeah, like I said, could I do a deception to pretend that I'm drinking, but really I'm just taking a sip, but I'm making it look like a gulp.
You can try.
Do I get advantage because they're drunk as fuck?
No. And they're disappointed in you.
Oh.
But they don't.
Am I like
And then
What if you're if you're insightful, you'll see one of them frown just a little bit. Do you not like my family's wine?
Oh, I absolutely love the wine. I'm just a little more of an herb kind of person.
Well, fine. You party pooper over there. Look at this party pooper. She's not being I'm fucked up right now.
I quickly jump in, and I'm like, you know what?
This is what
I quickly jump in.
This is why Sandra calls you a girl.
You are correct. This
I
is
give
why.
him like, yeah, you know.
He's the reason I got this black eye too. You know that. One too many drinks in me, I wake up with black eyes.
I grab Enro around the arms and I'm like, I have an idea. Why don't we play a drinking game? I have a set of cards here.
You drink another cup and I'll drink another cup. How's that? And he'll cheers you as he tries to pour you another cup. He's got like a pitcher and he's trying to like pour you another glass. Cheers.
Let's make it fun. We both look down at I was gonna call you Sacax, at Garrick. And I'm like, yeah.
I'm fucked up with your baby on. Pour in half a cup.
Yeah. Fill it up. I'm already fucked up, dude.
And I say, watch this.
He's on like the verge of blacking out.
I'm black. Can I please get me another Constitution saving throw and then I guess a deception check from Black Eyed Pete.
You need one from me as well. Is that what you said?
Oh yeah.
From me?
Oh yeah, you need to Constitution.
Constitution.
I am.
Xander, you're drinking like
drink, friends. I am drinking. That's why I want to play this drinking game.
Carrick, you went outside and you puked a little bit, but that puke led you to the rally. So you puked and rally. You drank another cup as you were coming back in.
Oh, I'm back.
And
hey, can I have some more wine?
Everybody was distracted by Carrick. You just threw your drink into a potted plant and nobody saw it happen. Another cup.
Oh, you boys, you just do so much. And then can I roll some kind of like persuasion as we're partying through the night to be like, you know, buddies with them so they remember us? Like or maybe a performance?
No,
like make it a memorable party?
Like I said, there's not a persuasion for this one. This is like they want a party, and that's how you persuade them. So you either have to like drink with them. You're kind of hitting something with the performance right there. Like if you liven up the party with a song, like they want the party, and that's like I'm not trying to metagame here, but that's your test is to party.
Or I can't do songs, unfortunately, but could I like drinking games, I guess, or things like that is what I'd try to do.
No,
but also
you said you'd like this. You just ceremonial. Oh, sorry, Ian.
Yeah,
I was just gonna
I'm doing the deception. Sorry.
No, I'm glad because I'm actually getting drunk, and I want to see if I can chug a whole bottle of wine.
Well, you just puked and rallied, and you can smoke, so what about making some sort of cool contraption for them to try to get smoked up? Is there a candelabra in there? See.
No.
You do that. I'll drink with them.
I'd like to point out, too, it's not necessarily because she's against it, it's just that we all have an adventure tomorrow and she doesn't want to get hungover, and my constitution's not as high. So I'm
glad. No, I'm just glad. Yeah, I'm glad one of us is sober because I don't know what's going to happen to me, but I'm willing to try to keep up with these guys.
I already have a vision of me having to carry Carrick somewhere as I'm stumbling. Like, where's he going?
About this time,
All
you
right.
notice that the orcish gentleman who was out there kind of playing the lute earlier kind of pokes his head into the room, and Ro will be like, fucking, come in, my boy, come in, play some music, come on.
Ooh.
And
Uh-oh.
Farkin will head to the corner and start trying to play some music for you guys, and as soon as the music starts, the rest of the party outside starts making their way inside. And, oh, Felda, you've got to meet our friends. They love to drink just like us.
I think
And, oh, you've got to introduce your new sexy toys. Look at these two that she's just got hanging off of her.
then with
I stand
that,
right next to the musician.
I
I
try
stand
to
next to the
leave.
musician and I say, please stop right now. And then I say, because
This
we
is my
have to
dad. You
concentrate.
can't tell me what to do.
Nice, I like how you did that.
This is my dad's
Yeah, but
house.
then
No.
you'll miss all the magic tricks. If it's too loud in here with music, you'll miss all the magic
What's
tricks
the
that we have ready to
party
go.
without music?
Xander, it's all right. Party with them. Be friends with them. I'll step out. And I will step the fuck out. And away.
And that I stand. Where's that gold boy? Is he right here? This is him right here, right?
Yeah,
So
he's
I'm like,
right
all right. Yeah, I'm like, all right. Let's do a little dancing. And I look at him with my beer, my Husseldorf in my hand, and I'm like, I got knighted today. Call me
You got
Sir.
knighted. Congratulations.
Call me Sir Xander.
Xander!
Xander Hotstone.
Fucking knight,
Cheers to Xander Hotstone.
And if I can get the whole entire room to start saying Xander, Xander, I will chug my whole entire beer.
I think that
Come on,
happens.
guys. Yes.
Xander, 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 Xander,
Can I get another
Xander.
round of your Constitution saving
A lot of whiskey.
throws?
Yeah. Okay.
Give me more.
I was gonna chug my drink, but that's a lot of whiskey, so I'll just sip this.
Yeah, you guys are just having a blast. You guys are the life of the party. Everybody else is drinking around you, and you guys, depending on how long you want to go, will spend your night in merriment, maybe not remembering much of it towards the end.
I don't know, man. My con saves are pretty good, but I will say, like, as a knight, I have to uphold certain oaths, which requires me sleep. And for some reason, Xander gets into this like old English accent, so I must go to my bedroom
Xander, Xander,
to wake up tomorrow.
Xander, give me a
And
hug.
I look over
You're fucking,
Carrick.
you're
Carrick,
a
get up.
knight.
Come here.
My friend,
Get over here,
my
Carrick.
friend is a knight. Yes, sir.
Brooke is over here just hugging you guys. Just, I love you guys so much. You guys are like my best friends. I love you. I
Brock,
love you so much.
he's a knight. We have a
I'm
fucking
gonna-
knight in the frozen
I'm
field.
gonna. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna use my. So I can pull it up.
Xander?
My mage hand and make it invisible, and tap them on their butts. Oh no, I can only do one butt tap. Like, yeah, good game out there.
For a second, I thought you were going to call forth the otherworldly steed into the bar and be like, God, let's fuck horse in the bar.
And here we go. Brr, 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 brr. Check out my horse.
Xander, before you go to bed, I need to ask you something.
Yeah, man.
Will you guys ever like me as much as you like Sakax?
And I look at him, and I hold him, and we're both kind of swaying a little bit, like. The cax. Who? And I give him a big hug.
God.
Thank you.
That was the captain of the dragon dude who turned into a dwarf after he died. Do you remember?
Who said that? Oh, River. Yes, thank you. Yes, Carrick, you're one of us, man.
Thank you. I think I'm gonna keep drinking.
All right, I gotta go.
As
I gotta
you
go.
guys are kind of wrapping up the party, I want to bounce just real quickly to Black-Eyed Pete, who, as you're making your way kind of out into the middle room, everybody is kind of cleared out of there, but you do notice that there's some conversation still going on over in the other room, kind of this other dining area over here. But what are you doing? Are you going straight out the door in fear of the music, or are you sticking around in this pub at all?
Well, I had moved to the couch there, like, he's just sitting there. But I imagine it's just kind of so depressing, the fear of music, the music that, she loves so much. Seeing the case of her instrument she can't play, it's just, it's really hitting her hard. So, unless the conversation sounds cool, I think she'd actually just eventually step outside, light up another pipe, because she definitely took the fucking the weed, and sit out there smoking alone and crying.
So you do see the shore not too far distant, maybe like 5 blocks or so. Does Pete want to walk down and kind of put his feet in the water, put his butt in the shore, just kind of sit there, something like that?
Yeah, probably walk along, kick the boots off and tie them over his shoulders and walk a little along the shore.
All right. Anything that you do down there other than cry?
I don't think so. Because, most of the stuff's happening in there. I don't think there's much else to do. I could go try criming, but that takes, days, so...
You'll notice at one point, Milo's, next to you, and he, takes a big swig, and he's like, "You're fucking sad," and just gets up and disappears again into the fucking distance.
Jesus shit, and just
well, I was gonna say, once Carrick's done drinking, can he kind of stumble out to get fresh air and sit next to her and be like, "Hey, I'm really drunk.
I can see that. I'm pretty high now.
I'm sorry about the music."
Oh, it's not your fault.
Can I sing a song, or will you hate it?
It'll make me afraid, so I'd really rather you didn't.
I won't do it.
Brooke has also probably stumbled up at this point, and he's literally crawling on all fours, and he comes over to you, Pete, and puts his head in your lap, and he's like, I think I drank too much.
That's okay. It looks like you needed to have some fun.
I think you don't have to start a mission tomorrow.
I think I have some mutton in my pocket. Ooh. Is that what we're eating? Mutton?
I was eating mine. You were eating
squirrel.
Goat.
Oh, goat. Okay. Can I pull a goat leg out of my pocket? Oh.
I looked down where did you get that? They cleared our plates hours ago.
I stuck it in my pocket during dinner, and now I have a little drunky snack. You want some?
I think
give me some of that. Yeah, I'll take some of that goat meat.
Brooke reaches up like a hand from Black Eyed Pete's, just like lap still, and he's like, "Can I give me? Yeah, I want one."
Yeah. I got a little bit more. So yeah, we're all just eating drunken goat. Or we're
Alric
drunk eating goat.
back outside, and he's
Yeah,
like, "Yeah, so I don't know why you guys came out here, but I secured some rooms for us upstairs. We're staying back there on the King's Dime, so whenever you're ready, no rush." He'll
Can
like
you-
go and stand.
yes.
I
I'd
need
be like,
the
can
fresh
you-
air.
Do me a favor. Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna need the following: 2 chicken eggs, 1 glass of water, 1 stein
I'm
of.
not your fucking servant. And Alric goes, and he's like, he's just as drunk.
Is he just as drunk? All right. And I'll be like,
Drunk.
I'll be like, oh. All right. Wait a minute. I passed a whole bunch of my Constitution saves. I shouldn't be that drunk. But regardless, I'll try to.
You're not like super drunk. You're not vomity. You're not, throwing like it's.
Oh, I'm
You're
I'm kind of like I am
still
right now.
Yeah.
Like,
You're buzzed for sure. You're borderline towards drunk, but you're not shit faced.
all right.
Whereas,
Well, then.
not Sikax, but fucking Carrick over there is on that shit faced side.
I miss Alda. Where's Alda?
it's all right. We'll get her. You'll see her soon. Just patting him on the head
She's so strong.
while I'm patting
so
my
strong.
brother's head as he's resting on my lap. And
Yeah.
at
I
some
look
point,
over at Pete.
sorry,
You want
go
to
ahead.
grab your brother? I'll grab this little guy.
Yeah.
Can I?
Will you carry me like
pick
Alda
up? Yeah.
does?
Can I pick up Carrick? And am I strong enough for that?
Oh, like a baby. He's fucking tiny. He's
Can I
like 3 feet
that-
tall,
Oh, you Alda.
if that.
All right. So then I put him over my shoulder, like, "Come on, buddy, let's go."
You notice.
You don't
notice
smell
as
like
you
Alda.
lift him- You notice as you lift him just a little bit, just that sensation, he starts to get a little hard as you're like putting him on your shoulder.
This is exactly
And he's not
how
wearing any
Alda
greaves.
carries me. Yeah.
He's not wearing any greaves, so
Brings
I don't
me
hear a
back.
ding. I just feel a ding on my armor. Like, all right, come on, buddy,
He
let's
says
get
that line
upstairs.
about you not smelling all none. It kind of.
Yeah, yeah.
I try to help Brooke
Can
up.
I pass the bartender?
You guys make your way back in.
Yeah, on the way in though, I
was just
will
gonna ask the
say.
bartender to set me up in the morning.
On the way in though, I will look at everybody and be like, "Thanks, guys, for coming out." And I help.
You
And
just
I
hear
try
that,
to
like,
help
kind
Brooke.
of collective.
I hold up my beard one more time. I have Carrick, and I'm like, I'm a knight.
You are.
Yes, you are.
Sir.
Yeah.
You are a knight. Yeah. We got ourselves a knight. That's you. You carry me. Like Alda. Yeah.
Sir
You're a knight.
Xander Hearthstone. Sir Xander Hearthstone. Sir Xander Hearthstone. Sir. I'm saying that as I carry Carrick away. Sir Xander Hearthstone. Sir Xander Hearthstone.
And Alric, seeing how drunk
You
you
sure
guys
are.
are, will stick around long enough to point out your guys' rooms to you, and as you guys all kind of, it's there's what, 6 of you guys, and it's 2 to a room, so you got 3 rooms for you guys. So split yourselves up how you will. I'm assuming Carrick and
Obviously,
Xander-
take Carrick. I obviously take Carrick.
and probably
Yeah.
Pete and
Brooke, yeah.
yeah, and then Alric will be like, well, I guess if Milo shows up, he'll go downstairs and like describe Milo to the bartender and just be like, tell him he's in my room, I guess.
Ooh, what an interesting. All
Yeah,
right.
that will be interesting.
Wait, can I get some instructions to the wait staff for the morning, because I really need to sober up?
Yeah, sure. I mean,
Or will
at
you
some
accept
point, Kenna.
ration?
Yeah, I mean, it's flavor at the end of the day. So you can go and talk to Kenna, the barmaid, and she'll say, "Well, I'm off work at like 3 a.m., but I'll leave a note for the person who opens up in the morning. They'll be able to make you up something, I'm sure."
Can I do one of these, like, "Thank you, my lady"?
I'm a knight.
And then walk away. Berzander, Hearthstone.
We'll be fine. We need some more, mutton. Or what was it? You keep saying mutton.
Goat.
I had mine.
Yeah, we'll
you
have
had
some
goat.
goat.
Mine sounds good.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
As you walk back into your room, you just probably see Carrick like face down on his bed, just like completely sprawled, his one little baby arm just kind of kicked out to one side. What do you think, Carrick?
Yeah.
And then I move his head a little to the side. And put a bucket next to him.
Yeah.
Be like, "Here you go, buddy."
He had a good night.
Speaking of buckets, I'd say, Pete, in your room, unfortunately, you need a kettle that Brooke is just into.
It's all right. There. Let it out.
I love you so much. I'm so glad I found you again. He's like hugging onto your.
Okay, just puke in the bucket.
You will ever find Mom and Dad again?
I'm certainly hoping we can try. Yep, alright, there we go. Drink lots of water, here you go.
Too. I'm so happy I found you. Did I ever tell you that? Like, I love you so much, sister.
I love you too, bro. Okay. Half of her is thinking this is hilarious. The other half is like, "Oh my god, I need sleep, buddy."
I don't know if you've ever seen your brother drunk like this before. To be honest, I don't know that Brooks ever really drank like this before. So,
I mean, you said it was when when I was pretty young, and I only imagine he's a couple years older than me. So I doubt he's drank in my memories ever.
No. Yeah, so this is a first, and it's what are you thinking?
But yeah, she's just like, this is hilarious, but also we need to get to bed, buddy. Just let it all out.
The old tap on the back.
A little bit.
Yep. There you
All right,
go.
you're doing good now. You're doing good.
You're a good brother too, I guess. Like whenever this is kind of cool. I always kind of wanted a brother, if I could be honest with you.
I don't know how I feel about that, River.
You're a good sister. You're a great sister. You're like the best sister.
Well, you're the best brother too. Hey, and
He
maybe
gives you a hug, and as he leans in to give you a hug, he throws up on your chest and neck just a little bit. Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's
I love
okay.
you though. I'm so
I
sorry
love you
though.
too. Yeah. Hey, maybe tomorrow, if you want, you could try to be my sister, and I'm your brother, and we just trade roles.
Dude, what? No, I mean, maybe he transforms into a girl really quick. He's like,
yeah, there you go.
Plays with it. Starts playing with his tits.
That is such a guy thing to do. I just tapped the side of his face.
He turns back. He's like, I don't know. That's kind of maybe. Maybe. And he like starts like laying on the bed and like looking up at the ceiling and starts like just speaking about like, did you remember like the old farmer who lived like up the hill from us?
Oh, the one we stole the apples from?
Yeah, the apples. Oh, dude, do you remember that apple pie that we had that one time from that one place? And he rambles like this for probably the next like 45 minutes to an hour before he finally passes out, puking in between.
What happened to all that chloroform we had?
I clean the puke up off myself. And then making sure he's not awake. Okay. I just go to bed.
All right. Take your long rests, please, and then following morning you guys wake up, and what do you guys do? The day is yours. Xander, you get your breakfast and it's sent to your room service.
Am I too drunk to try my poisoner's kit? I have to try to make
Yeah, so what I did for tonight is you guys were carousing for your downtime activity, just spending your night partying a little bit. And you do get the feeling that you built a very good relationship with Lord Enro Truscan, and if you wanted to go party at his place or invite him out to a party at your place, he'd be down.
Yay!
He might even fund it.
All right. Wait, hold on. Let me just check my notes. Enro is the gold guy. I want his gold, so whatever needs to be done. I have high constitution. I need to bring Milo next time, though, because I need high constitution drinkers. Friends with Arno now.
As we wake up, how you feeling? To Brooke.
No, I'm at the breakfast table, right?
No, this is Brooke, and Brooke is very pale. Why do I feel like this? I don't remember anything from last night. What happened?
Yeah, when you drink too much, this is the consequences of that, especially when you're not used to it. Have some water.
The last thing I remember was Xander became a knight. I remember everybody chanting his name. Oh, the beer was good, though. This hurt. Oh, I don't like this.
I get him some water, and then I'm like, this is going to be disgusting, but have a sip of beer.
He, takes a sip, almost throws up in his mouth a little bit, but is able to put it down. And then he's like, I need food. I need food now.
Yep, let's
and
go
starts
have some...
he gets up and pushes his way out the door, stumbling just a little bit, and sees you, Xander, in the kitchen. And he's like, can I have some of that, man?
I'll
He just shares your food with you. He just goes over and grabs a fork from another table and just comes over and starts sharing.
I'm gonna be chewing the whole time. Then I hand him a beer. I say, take the beer.
You'll sniff it.
I already had him hair the dog.
Oh shit! Now he's drunk again.
Did we get Carrick? What Carrick? I have a feeling you're probably out cold, huh?
What do you mean? Still sleeping?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I've been known to get up still drunk. So, how you feeling, Carrick?
I think he gets up a little bit past them, but I think Carrick's drank before, so his hangover's bad. But he does have he was browning and blacking out, so he has faint memories. But he's just I need food and water. So he just kind of stumbles into the. Is there food in the kitchen?
Yeah. There's definitely not the kitchen, but out in the dining area. Let's say that you guys are all over in this other room over here. Let's move you over.
I see Carrick coming down, and I'm like, drink.
Yeah, I'll have like a little hair of the dog. I'll have like a half a beer. I'm like, yeah, give me a little of that. And I just like eat some food, and I'm like, I'll be right. I'm just more sad than anything.
Why
Sad?
are you sad?
Well,
Why are
because
you
he's
sad, bro?
hungover. Oh, because I miss Alna, and I drank too much, but are we still on good terms with them? It seemed like it was going good.
Oh, last I saw, they were loving
Okay.
you guys. So, yep, I think you guys did great.
Because I've gotten drunk before, and I've really screwed things up, but, I think we held it together enough. And thank you for staying sober, because, yeah, who knows? But,
I mean,
bro.
Alric will come down with like a big plate of food and just start eating it and just be like, hey, so he's got like that cow side mouth, like where it kind of goes from like side to side instead of like up and down. And he's just like chewing on his food for a minute, and he's like, so Milo never came back last night. Should we like look out for him, you think?
well, we're gonna be leaving today, right? So we probably should.
Well, I mean, we have some things that we probably should do before we leave. This is a new town, new city, big city. They might have some cool stuff.
Also, I think it'd be wise to get some potions and healer's kits that we couldn't get from Phandalin.
Right. See if there's any, like, nice jewelry of protection.
Well,
For Carrick.
but we can look around for him while we do it. He stopped by once when I was out on the beach before you guys came out. He said I was too sad and left.
Well, what the fuck?
Yeah, So remember when I keep saying he's an asshole?
Milo. But we all know he's an asshole.
I think. You know what?
Where's he going?
He knew we were drinking.
What does he know about this place?
He didn't want to be outmatched.
No, for drinking?
I do outdrink him. I outdrink him for sure.
Yeah, and he's normal. Like,
sure.
It's ironic that the drunk wasn't there the night we're all drunk.
Yeah, he wasn't there for the party.
Yeah,
what a shame.
Or was he? That invisible little bastard.
Very well could have been.
Well,
either way. Yes, I definitely think we should get supplies first, and then look for Milo before we leave.
Yeah, maybe
you guys are probably able to pick up about 10 potions of healing throughout like the various shops throughout town. Those are about 50 gold apiece, so it comes out to about 500 gold split up across the party for whoever would like to grab some of those. I would say your healer's kits, let me double check the price on those. Ooh.
Did you say five potions of healing?
You're able to get 10 as a group.
Damn, can we get like one of the princes to help us out, or shit?
Healer's kit is 5 gold pieces. I'd say you're probably able to get like 20 of those and split up between the whole group, and so that'd be about 100 gold pieces.
So, are we gonna try to go in and split this up evenly?
I mean, sure, why not? Pete, how much money do you have? I'm more than happy to share how much I have.
Brooke will like reach into his pockets and be like, hold on, let me check.
I have 400, and that's it.
I have 742 gold.
But,
I have
30.
238 gold, Brooke will say. And Alric, let me double check
I can
his.
also sell. I have a carnelian and I have a malachite gem, which are worth 10 and 15, so I can sell those.
Well, you need
Ooh, I have a
600.
malachite gem too.
You need 600, and you've got, what is that? About 1,200 between the three of you, maybe a little closer to 1,300. So you've got enough.
And then Milo.
Plus, you know
I think
you'll get a big payday when you get out of this too.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I really. Shit, I don't want to say this out loud, but I'm not sure I really need money anymore. I have the highest armor and weapon. Oh no, I need money for like poison or stuff.
And
So that's not much, and we're growing
potions.
that stuff. The Bastion.
And you know, if there's any other fancy gear that you find.
Alright, well, I have 742 gold. I'll be willing to drop 300. Can you guys handle the rest?
150, 200, however much you guys need. I don't really need for
Wait,
much either.
hold on.
Kind of like you, my oaths are.
Yeah, I think Carrie, you don't have any money, right?
I have
feel like this is a
65
conversation.
gold.
This is a conversation we need to have with Milo, because he has all the money.
I'm fucking broke.
But if we're leading without Milo, then we should spend the money.
Not Carrick, but Brooke will say he will throw either 150 or 200 in, however much you guys need.
Alright, so 300 from Xander.
I
guess I could.
I can put in like 50.
I'll throw 300 down.
So we're up to 450.
I'll put in 50.
You need 600. So if you've got another 150, got
Yeah,
50
I
from Carrick.
I can do 150.
It would be 100 for you
Oh, okay.
if Carrick's throwing in 50. All right.
Yeah, 50 for me.
And through that, you guys have gotten 10 potions of healing and 20 healer's kits to split up how you would like to. Go ahead and discuss that amongst yourselves.
10 and 20. Okay, since unfortunately Milo is not here, these will be split up between us. So.
And we should give us some to Brooke too.
Alric probably would have contributed as well. So I would say instead of 150 for Brooke, I'm going to knock off 50 and say it's 100. And so Alric will have contributed as well.
Sure.
You can knock it off from my gold or whatever. All right, so there's 5 of us here who need potions.
Me, Xander,
So if I'm
Carrick,
gonna take 1 potion.
Brooke.
No, I don't need that many.
And then Milo and Ulrich, if we're giving Ulrich any. That's 6 people.
Alright, I'm gonna take 1. Because I have
Or you can
the ability to heal
since he's
myself.
He can figure that out on his own time.
What was that?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
I said you could not give any to Milo right now, and he can figure that out on his own time since he's not here to contribute.
Yeah, if we give none to Milo, then it would be easy to split 2 each.
Why don't we give 1 to Milo? Is that what you just said?
if you want, but then someone has to get only one potion.
Yeah, me. I'm taking one.
Alright, so if you take one and give Milo one, then the rest of us, including Brooke, can take two. So, Carrick, you can take two, Brooke can take two, and Ulrich will have two.
Is that the same for the healer's kits?
No, the healer's kits, he said we had 20 of.
Yeah, I'll probably take a few of those.
Yeah, I'll take a few of those too.
Can anyone use those?
Let's see, there's 20.
Carrick, Brooke, Ulrich.
Yeah.
Each got two, so it's 6. And then there's me and Milo got one each. Am I missing 2 potions?
Me. I took 2.
Oh, Pete. Good old Pete.
And 2 for Brooke and 2 for Ulrich, you said?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you dropping those in for us?
Yeah, I'm putting those into their inventories. You'll have to manage your own inventories, please. I've got multiple characters that I've got to work on the back end.
As for healers' kits...
I just want to make sure that...
We couldn't... I mean, if we don't give any to Milo, we could just do 5 each.
Alright, let's do that.
I think that's correct, right? Is my math right? There's 20 of them?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's
yep. Right. No, 4 each. 4 each.
4 each. My bad.
Close enough.
Oh. Carrick, you get 4 healers' kits as well.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah. We get a level up too, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You're funny.
We do?
Hey, I can hope.
That's
I didn't get a birthday
Ian.
You get a birthday up.
Aw, fair.